No, no! Bruce, what have you done?
Oh, yes! We're just two dudes in a magic castle throwing cats at each other. I don't think this is how this is supposed to work, but it's funny. Also, why is there just an active tornado?
Yoし旋風列山
Greetings! We are back. For sir, for more Vampire the Masquerade, and we're punching things. We don't need to punch things. This is our place. This is our apartment. We have an apartment now. Lovely. Yeah. Chairs with very, very tall backs. Very tall. Decorative candle there. Directly underneath the lamp, so, you know, a lot of good that this is doing right here. But, you know, I guess for like a board game night or something, move this, but works. There should be like shelving. There should be shelving right there for the fridge. The fridge looks so weird, just up against the wall like that. I don't know. There should be something else on either side of it. This. And yeah, that opens inward, so not like you're blocking anything. So yeah, there should be shelving or something. Too bad here. This whole square here serve as, I don't know, like a, oh, you got cabinets. They're actually, you know, there are no drawers. There's no silverware drawers in this apartment. Sink's right here. No dish strainer. That's not great. Imagine you'd have like pots and pans down here. They're really high off the ground. I don't know that you would want to keep everyday stuff up there. Are those really high off the ground, or are we just really short? Because like that's like a normal level. Why are these so high up? So yeah, there should definitely be like a cabinet set here for silverware, plates, glasses, that kind of thing. And non-perishable foods in the pantry. Other than that, lovely place. Nice high ceilings. Gotta love high ceilings. Yeah, bitch to heat, but it is LA, so like you're not gonna have what you need for heat. You're just gonna need that AC pumping. Well, not walk-in closet, but an alright closet. This closet is actually smaller than my closet. My real life closet is bigger than that. The bathroom isn't. This is a nice big bathroom. Tub needs to be cleaned. Something fierce. Oh, and did they like not take out the trash before ready to move in, or clean the toilet? Jesus Christ. This big mirror, not exactly gonna do us a lot of good, being a vampire and all. Plenty of counter space, that's nice. It's not bad. Actually, I like that headrest thing. It looks like it's cushioned. That's actually a really good idea. I actually dig that. The nightstand over here. Guess whoever's on this side can just go fuck themselves. Hey, Mr. Brian. We're checking out our apartment. Okay place. I have a few critiques, but It's nice enough. How are you doing tonight? Our apartment is definitely nicer than the lobby of this building would lead you to believe. What clan am I playing? I'm playing the uppity, snooty, rich noble vampire clan. Ten something? So what are we up to? We found the shredded body of Milton at an abandoned warehouse, but Durbin was nowhere to be found. Okay, so we still need to figure out where the Lucky Star Motel is. Been true. Talk to a bum inside an abandoned warehouse, seen grisly murder, blah blah blah, something about revenge. Prince wishes you to contact Alistair Grout, Avian Primogen. Try looking for him at his mansion on the outskirts of town. Okay. Know where his mansion... Do we know where the outskirts of town are? The outskirts of LA? There's a lot of LA before you get to the outskirts.
Where to?
Away. Oh. Maybe we just check the map. Hey, Kaz! How you doing?
You. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I'd ask you the same thing.
No.
That wasn't really a yes or no question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Why? What's inside? Not bad. Pretty busy with work and shit. Understandable. Right, doesn't look like there's anything of interest outside. Maybe this big rock. Rat. Oh, maybe second way in or not? There's no door on this door. All right, well, in we go. Oh, we're already off to a charming start. Oh, cool. Masks and oh shit! she started it. Quest log updated. You've just entered Grout's mansion and something yeah, no shit, something doesn't feel right. How things been for me? Oh, just keeping on, I suppose. Getting ready for the holidays. Yeah. You guys need to stop that. Oh, that was the one I was already feeding on? Yeah, not a whole lot going on for me. Doing work and playing video games. Why can't I do something? The hair has been cut. Yep, we're back down to fuzz for the time being. It'll grow out again. How to feel getting cut? Tears of joy. I mean, mostly, I'm just glad that when I'm eating pizza, I don't have to worry about, you know, my bangs getting into my mouth anymore. I liked the length, but it was getting a little hard to manage. Being able to cook or do dishes or anything that involves looking down without having to put like a baseball cap on or something, that's nice. Right, you do you, bro. Over here.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky.
Oh, very poetic.
I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception, then in turn warps the mind. Mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. Harmony, progress is made. Huh. Get that problem with your one thing that is kind of a downside is that I have to, you know, keep my beard trimmed a lot shorter, because letting the beard grow out when you have a buzz cut is not a great look.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular of unique
When you have long
interest in
hair,
my
you can
station, both as
let
a
the beard grow
professional
out a
and
little
as
bit and it looks
sufferer of
fine,
this
but not when you have
vampiric
short hair.
condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return
You
to
rock the
popular
buzzed hair
medical
look.
discourse
Okay.
50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies.
It may
into
work
the
for you, it does not work
psychosis
for me.
One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhood.
Some people
I'm
can pull
most
it off. I
certain It has
can't.
nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Boy, this guy really fancies himself as the vampire philosopher. Why is this glowing? It's not interactable. That is entirely too many clocks. Turns that off. That on. On. It off again. Oh. Ah, wait now. Hey! Opened. Not that. Stop breaking into people's houses. We were kinda invited? We were told by the prince to come here, so there we go. Yum 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 yum. How's Mr. Ninja?
What is a
Slime. This way? Oh. For my lockpicking skills. Oh. Where that pop up? You alright? That's alright. How's the dragon aging? Someone came in and just randomly started shitting on Dragonade. Aww.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent.
Damn.
I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess in there.
Getting really good. Starting to hate your only play for 4 hours a day rule. You know what they say about rules? They are meant to be broken.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
You're close to the end. I mean, like, you know, what is close anyway? Looking at the quest list, you're very close to the point of no return. See? I feel like close to the end is a state of mind. I mean, you're not at the beginning anymore, so... Right. She's not going to let me through, is she? Gonna attack me. Don't attack me, lady. I've already eaten, like... Just let me walk by. I'll have 5 companions to get the loyal status and a side quest that hasn't gone away that you want to be done with. Multiple at once is kind of tricky. I was trying to get to different thing. I think I've got like an AoE trance or something I can do. Blood buff works. Wait, this is the, this is where we... Something open somewhere. How's my Saturday been? Alright. Long. I had to get up early. And... people have been kind of testing my last nerve. Various things today, so trying to maintain civility while running on caffeine is not always fun. But went shopping. Took my mom out for a very belated birthday dinner. Her birthday was in October, but he fell and screwed up her hip, so that got postponed and it's kind of by the wayside. That took us up and around. Is that knocking in the game or is that in real life? Maybe in the game? Hear that knocking? Okay, no, not with the stabby. That's interesting. Wait. Oh, that is just the other side of the room. Was that here before?
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy.
Visibility?
Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Wants to cure us? Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness their ebb and flow.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer. So named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction
Somehow
of
that
Victorian
worked.
romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Okay, no, there's definitely somebody hammering below me. I can feel it in my feet. They've been, like, hammering for a while now. Like, dude, what are you doing? The nail, can't go in any further. Must go in farther. Must nail more. Yeah, I'm curious how my new downstairs neighbors are gonna play. Their first auction is scheduled for, I think, like 10 in the morning next Saturday. I'll be up, so I guess that's not a... Curious to see how loud it gets downstairs and how much I can hear from up here. Down here. Is that always open? Oh no, this looks new. Huh. God, our last save isn't even in his place. It's back in the city. I can't believe it didn't, like, at least autosave when we got there. Why we quick save? Yep, that is why we quick save. That's okay.
Where to?
See, game save. What the fuck?
You.
Why didn't it
What are
do
you
that
doing
last
here?
time?
No. You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
And I reloaded the top one. I guess it doesn't matter now, but oh, okay. No. See, now there's the Malkavian exterior one. I guess it just didn't do it last time. Nom nom nom. This still does nothing. Alright, well, at least, you know, it shouldn't take too long to re-explore everywhere we've been.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopinterism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition or that of my wife lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories.
How does this go nowhere?
And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose.
Aha! Okay, that's where that lifted up.
In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got crazy people in my tummy.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview. A few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess.
That takes us down here. Oh, 3 of you? Feed.
Oh no!
So are we slotting every time I take damage or every time I eat somebody? Every time I eat somebody. Okay. And every time I die. Makes
After
sense.
decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed
Where'd you
vandalism,
come from?
which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding
that
of
would
the
probably be
vampiric
excessive.
condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Alright. Back here. Make a save this time. Oh. That turn off enough of them? Can I go this way? Ah. Got a troll fang. It's fine.
This is what everyone's been dying for.
Game over.
Oh, come on!
What is a man?
Aha! You're not supposed to duck under it. That's the lesson. Except for maybe that one? Yeah, this one doesn't seem to turn anything on or off. Oh, I think maybe just once you turn things off, they just don't turn. Oh. Oh, maybe not. Alright, sure. Whatever. Alright, what did we unlock? Come on, I know I unlocked that. Maybe not. Let's see. In that way. Oh, I bet it's that one. Oh, wait, that's how you get in here in the first place. It's that one? Oh, that's still locked. But unlocked. Okay, back in the library.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment.
Still don't know what's going on here.
Insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently
Oh wait, is it this one?
rolling
It's this one.
cacophony.
This one.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have
Jesus.
insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of realistic awareness.
Okay, stop stabbing me and let me eat you.
I dare not mention.
I saved before this.
Oh shit, this coffee is shit.
Maybe I didn't.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of realistic awareness. The voices are various and inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, the information is to frighten. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of
Come here.
preservation.
There. I think they're all dead now. Okay, question on biting people. Recounting the animation, or does it have to be fully successful? I feel like
This is what everyone's been dying for.
an
Game over.
interrupted bite doesn't count. It has to be a completed bite, whether that means I've drained the victim or I've willingly gotten my fill. Completed animation, yeah. Also, is that the second time you've gotten a an RE2 jackpot tonight? Item gained. Elder Vitae. Alright, come on. Oh, this is a room where if you weren't insane going in, you'd be insane coming out. Or at least have a massive headache. I wish I could not be using the patch version. That would, from what I understand, be considerably worse.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Stop hitting the wall and hit the crazy person. So Brian, have you had a chance to check out my my personal One Piece edit yet? You do smack people real good in this game. There's some good smacking going on. Dead end? Platforming? Not yet. Downloaded the program though. I updated volume 1 what, last night? I've gone through and made a bunch of untranslations or unadaptations, like, because I'm going through and they've got Luffy using nautical terms and words with, you know, multiple syllables in them, and I'm like, no, that's not Luffy.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction.
The whole thing about Luffy is that he is woefully unprepared for going out to sea. He does not know what he's doing.
I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of
And
the
he's an
particular
idiot.
vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once,
Yeah,
I
no,
have
no,
seen the
he's
suspicion
an
in his
idiot.
eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Like in the, I don't know, second chapter or so, you know, he and Kobe gets to an island and Luffy goes, "Oh, you got us to our destination." And I'm like, there's no way in hell Luffy is going to use the word destination. He's gonna say, "Oh, you got us here." So I've been like fixing some of the out of character stuff. Also, a lot of the dialogue uses like just kind of like Western idioms and terminology, or even Western slang,
no
which
longer
feels
safe.
really
I
weird.
know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely.
Oh, this dude's
My
going
actions
insane.
No doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows that I know.
And I know that he knows that I know.
Protect my beloved wife. A cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
But yeah, I'm going through and retranslating, because I went and got the downloaded basically, I don't know how many volumes. I downloaded a lot of volumes of the original Japanese release, so I have the Japanese release on one screen, I've got the Viz release on another screen, and then I've got just like a bunch of, you know, translation sites and stuff, resources open. I'm just going through and like, okay, that dialogue looks weird. I'll compare it to the original and see how close it actually is. It's a fun Fun little project. My Japanese is getting way better. Oh, did he Victor freeze his wife? Yeah, it's fun. It'll, you know, with 1100 plus chapters right now, that'll give me something to do for the next 4 years, as opposed to, you know, doom scrolling through our impending fall of democracy. He does not look healthy. You viewed the charred remains of Alistair Grout. You should probably inform the prince about his demise. Yeah, you think? This is how democracy dies, with thunderous applause. On the bright side, I have a new hobby. I will say, it is, like, no joke, it is kind of surprising how much free time and energy I have to dedicate towards things now that I've just given up on staying informed on, you know, what's happening in Washington altogether. Grout's dead. Who the hell are you?
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Welcome to, yeah. You know, I used, you know, obviously, I've always tried to stay informed and up to date. You know, just I thought there was value in knowing what was happening and all that. And turns out there isn't. There isn't any value in it at all. So I'm just giving up. So the world can go fuck itself. And I'm just gonna learn Japanese while I'm translating One Piece. Then reread. Well, actually read, because I've never read the One Piece manga. So I'll just read One Piece manga, and yeah, that'll be what I do now. Cookies of my choosing. Nice. Do you have snickerdoodles? I love not snickerdoodles. What's the, like, cinnamon sugar cookie? Why am I blanking on it? No, it is a snickerdoodle. I was thinking Scotcheroo, but that's Scotcheroo is the bar, Snickerdoodle's the cookie. Yeah, Snickerdoodle's the cookies, Scotcheroo. I was thinking a Snickerdoodle was a Scotcheroo. We're just making up words at this point. Let's see. Who the hell are you?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeldbach who sent your
Grünfeldbach.
fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Yeah, whatever. I like that. Yeah, whatever is our only choice, because really it is the only choice. The guy's addicted to LaCroix. Do we have to jump down there? I don't want to fight a dude on fire. Can I just... Wait, how did this get locked? Anything else in here? Yep. So did he stake himself? I feel like he couldn't have staked himself. No, he definitely couldn't because his arms have been staked and his leg, he's been like straight up crucified. I don't know how well crucifixion works on a twin mattress. Twin? Yeah, that can't be bigger than a twin. Well, maybe it's a queen. I don't know how. No, not a queen. Maybe it's like a what? Twin, full, queen, king. It's a full. I don't know how well crucifixion works on a mattress. Just a mattress. Apparently, got this guy. Alright, well, let's go, I guess, you know. Oh, is he just gonna leave? Why did he open that door? Well, how do we get out of here? The exit, oh, I think the exit is down there. Because it's hot? Yeah, it is hot. Although I'm not sure why the marble floor is... Well, I guess... No, it's not the marble floor burning, it's the furniture. I feel like the marble floor is probably going to be okay. I mean, not once the whole place comes down. But, like, the marble itself isn't going to spread. Alright, well, let's see how we can handle spicy food. Oh, okay, turns out we can't handle it very well. Oh, is he already dead? I was gonna eat that. Oh, there's another. Wow, we do not like fire. This way? Did I leave any food up here? Oh shit! I can't eat these guys. How annoying. Alright, this is a Beauty and the Beast reference, right? Like... Can I go into first person? Like, that is definitely a Beauty and the Beast reference. What else does he got? I don't know what that is. Stuffed animal. Rain. Okay, who puts a photo in the glass display? Vampires. Game saved. Okay, if the game was saved... They keep using that word.
Count is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord. As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Okay, so... Can't eat these guys. You would think if they just stay on fire long enough, they'd die, but... guess not. And if we punch them, we get on fire, so that hurts us too. Boy, that's a tricky situation. Ah! Also, they can teleport. Shit, are we already that low on health? How are we already this low on health? Alright, well, I guess we just have to wait here for a while for our health to regen. Well, these guys that are on fire, like, definitely on fire, just stand. So how's everybody's weekend going? What was everybody's Saturday? What's everybody doing tomorrow? Did he have big plans? Did he eating anything fun and exciting? Or Dragonade? Up a box of sugar babies? What's a sugar baby? I don't know what a sugar baby is. Didn't Doctor Who carry sugar babies in his pocket? Like the Tom Barker doctor? Candy-coated piece of caramel. I do like caramel. Oh, those are jelly babies. Okay. Similar, though? Had those? I can't say I've had either. You good? Taco. I shouldn't. I've already had 2 slices of breakfast pizza and an Applebee's entree day. And I'm really thinking about after stream making up a plate of pork nachos. And I shouldn't, but I think I'm gonna. got pork in my fridge. I've got tortilla chips here. Shredded cheese has been on sale, so my fridge is loaded up with shredded cheese. Wanting a really good cheeseburger? I haven't had a cheeseburger. Let's see. I think I had cheeseburgers for Labor Day. I think I bought like a 6-pack, just frozen burger patties and some buns, and I think for a few days I had just real plain, burger bun, cheese, and barbecue sauce cheeseburgers. Some pizza the other day that gave you massive heartburn. I'll have pizza tomorrow. The pizza place down the street has oh, what is the special this week? Special this week is oh, that's from 20. God, there was their Facebook page says, yeah, we're closed and we're not sure when we're gonna reopen. Like, what the fuck? But that's a post from 2020 from the previous owners. Oh, chicken quesadilla pizza is a special this week. So creamy cheese base, fresh blend of mozzarella and cheddar, topped with grilled chicken and red onions. Ryan had Chipotle. I haven't had Chipotle in a minute either. Good pizza, but since the guy who usually runs it past, it hasn't been the same. Ah, that's burrito double wrap. Well, you always get it double wrapped. That's a given. If you're going to Chipotle or Pancheros and you're not asking for, double tortilla, you're just not doing it right. Or anything. The last time I made burritos, usually like I picked up a bunch of shells, but I think I used them all just to make like quick quesadillas. Wrap, because otherwise they rip you off. Okay. Oh, hey, we're at full health. All right, let's see if we can get to the exit. Whoa! Oh God, we're on fire. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! This looks kind of dead-endy. Aha! Wow! Oh, superhero landing. All right, let's go talk to the king. See what he has to say about what's his name getting staked. Oh. We actually have to talk to this dude to be let upstairs.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Never mind that. I need to see LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers.
See, he wants burgers too.
Bacon and a guacamole. Ooh.
Double space burger with onions, cheese, bacon. I'm down with that right up until the guacamole. I'm not a fan of guac. Like, I'll eat it if it's put on my food. And actually, no, even if it's put on my food, if I like have the option to remove it, I'll just like scoop it off and put it to the side. Not a fan of guac. Is it a texture? I don't know what it is. Like, I honestly, I've not eaten much of it. I don't know that it's even that I don't like it. I just don't want it. And what I've had of it, it doesn't even taste like anything. It just tastes like water. Like, yeah, I don't know. I've had guac on stuff, and it just doesn't taste like anything. I don't necessarily mind it, but it's just one of those things where I just don't eat it.
By Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
First of all, Grout no longer exists. If the Primogem wants to hear from Grout, tell him to hold a seance.
Grout's dead. What?
Second, I almost died in the fire this crazy priest box set.
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Buck killed Grout to draw me out.
Hey, guac, gross as fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I don't hate it. I just don't like it and don't want it.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge.
And it looks gross too, yeah.
Killed Grout.
That's probably like the biggest part of it. Which, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I eat things that look gross. I make a bean dip. It looks disgusting, but it tastes delicious. Yeah, something about guac. On the way in, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead?
Oh, see,
Do you really have any idea?
I'll eat strawberries. I like strawberries. Hate the texture. I mean, all right. I mean, I don't get it, but I guess. So, like, I mean, like, I don't like the texture of oranges, so I guess that could be a similar thing. Why don't you tell me, Captain Dramatic?
I'm glad you find this so amusing. I don't. And do you know why? It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
Wait,
Let me finish. The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
I need money. I'm broke from doing the dirty work.
Begging does not befit one of our blood. I suggest you put some effort into developing a more elegant elocution. Here, do something about your attire as well.
Okay, elocution is a word I am unfamiliar with. And I word for money. Elocution, the skill of clear and expressive speech, especially of distinct pronunciation and articulation. Elocution is the ability to talk real good. What do I do now?
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
What? Why are all my options giving back the keys? No, I want the keys. Give me the keys. No! Like, what? Why would I turn down the keys?
One or two, but that's all.
How does Bach know you?
My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather.
Also,
who
what
pursued
happened
me
to the
Africa,
captions?
where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America. They never learn.
The Society of the Leopold?
Witch hunters. An anachronistic holdover from the Middle Ages. They are inquisitors whose fanaticism has convinced them that their triumph over the supernatural will save mankind and secure them a cushy spot in heaven.
What's a blood hunt?
A blood hunt is a death sentence. When one commits a high crime against our society, a blood hunt may be called. It is then the responsibility of the city's kindred to bring the offender final death.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to the museum.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Okay. Alright, I take it that...
Need a ride?
Go to the museum via taxi. I still don't understand why we are going in through the roof instead of just using it. Wait a second. Okay, I guess we have a museum to rob. I'm gonna take a quick BRB, refill my drink, and then we will steal a sarcophagus from a museum. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. Oh god, dinosaur! Up or down? Don't exactly know where I'm going. I love... What was... Oh, Gabe? Okay. Reminder. Just a reminder, Dr. Anders Johnson, aka the Sarcophagus Guy, will be working at the museum for the next few days. Show him the professional courtesy we show all our guests. The statue on Darrow's workstation is creeping me out. I was working late the other night and I swear I thought I saw it move. This isn't another gag, is it? If it is, I don't think it's funny. Has detected a virus in the attachment of this message. The virus has been quarantined and a notice has been sent to adcxu@mail.net. Those keys you found? They're Larry's. I'll tell them you left them in the lost and found. Okay. So if we blood buff, does that make our hacking better? Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know. It's like, it makes your lockpicking better. For some reason. Larry's keys are somewhere. Oh, lost and found.
Freeze!
Oh shit! I think I'm hitting him. Are there non-lethal like takedowns? I feel like this game needs non-lethal takedowns. Z and basement key. Okay, so there it is. Nothing in here worth doing. Okay, so I'll bet we can sneak in, grab the key, and get out. Easy. Nice. Alright, we got some random prescription drugs, so for us, I guess. Dork. Jan found them buried in the sofa downstairs, turned them into the lost and found. Stop leaving your damn keys all over the place, or else next time I'm demanding a finder's fee. JJ. Guessing this is Larry's cubicle. We already have his keys, so we're good there. Whoa! Oh, God. Dude! A little overzealous, aren't we? Like, just... Oh, no. There's somebody in the museum I don't recognize. Let's open fire? I feel like that's excessive. Oh, really? Okay, sure. Stay on the green line. Red line areas are restricted. Museum personnel. Oh. You? Wait, so what happens if I do stay on the green line? Will they just not bother me? Nope. Nope. The green line is a lie. So Bobach guide to personal security? Brave security guard? Serious? Oh, it's the cameras. There's cameras there. Oh, yeah. CCTV in operation. We see you touching all that stuff. Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. So, I wonder if I can get in here now, deactivate the cameras. Oh. Maybe. Here we go. Six. All right, what am I at for hacking? I guess more importantly, how many skill points do I have? I got 22 experience to with. I only need to get my hacking up 2 points. Computer will get me 1. 6. Wits will get me 1 for 8. Okay, cameras are down.
Freeze!
Oh, shit. Probably should have seen that coming. He gonna just walk all the way around, or is he gonna come in here? He still doesn't see me.
Hey,
Oh, now he sees me. Okay, you just go fast. A gold ring and a watch. I hate my job. FYI, I'll be showing Dr. Johansson around personally. I think he'd prefer not to be pestered by the junior staff. Of course, if you have a question, I'll try to ask him for you. Relax, Pam. I had him move the statue into another office. Oh, and it's told me to say hi. Okay, so there's like a haunted statue in here too. I don't know if this is related to the sarcophagus, but... Free code chain. In keeping with good security practices, we have changed the code for the area B2 to 2358, effective immediately. I urge all you to change your email passwords as well if you haven't done so in the last 3 months. Okay, question. When's the last time you guys changed your email password? Because I've been rocking the same email password for probably about 15 years at this point. Ow. I didn't think I was gonna get seen there. Oh yeah, we didn't do results either. 2358. Remember that. Let me in. Analysis incomplete. Estimated time of completion 5 hours. Printing? Where's it printing out at? Where it came from. Ah. Oh, this is new.
Someone there?
Nope. Can't I turn into mist or something? Alright, maybe if I go into third person. Got this. Oh, what? Okay.
Hey.
Oh no! There's gotta be a way to turn those off.
Hey, who's there? Hey, hold on.
Oh, jeez. That way doesn't seem safe. I like hypnotize this dude into turning the security off or something. Fine, nobody noticed.
Hey, hold it.
Oh! Wait. I can't even go in here? Oh, he's got the security card. Okay, so if I trance him, can I like pickpocket him or something?
Hey, hold it.
Oh, excuse you. I don't like that trance breaks when you get close to them. Oh. That was not. Ooh. There we go. Good. Now we're in a cage. Can open the cage. Was that?
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Beckett, what are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
I I now really, really want to see some kind of show or comic or something about a vampire archaeologist. That would be amazing.
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like.
Vampire Indiana
Clearly, though,
Jones, yeah.
It's not here.
Like a vampire that's been around for a couple hundred years, but is still super interested on things that happened like 1,000 years ago. Or I don't know, what would be more interesting? Like a centuries old vampire archaeologist, or like a vampire archaeologist that was actually around for the stuff that they're digging up and looking for. I don't know. I could go either way on that, I suppose. Like just a crazy old immortal archaeologist that is like, oh hey, I remember this. Yeah, I could go for either one, honestly. Missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You get to examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of
Doctor Who,
Gehenna
but
is
with a
making
vampire,
me
yeah.
cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Gehenna?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Antediluvian?
No one I know has ever met one, but each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present, but then kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
And Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
Are there signs of gonorrhea?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Bloods?
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, thin blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Tell me more.
Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
Why don't you believe in Gehenna?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
This is all fascinating stuff. How long have you been studying kindred lore?
For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason. And if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
I mean, I'm interested. And hey, our stats increased. We're mutations with powers, like in the comic books.
The extent to which movies have shaped modern belief systems is extraordinary. Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter.
I agree.
Remember, the truth won't be told in time. It will be told by us. Well, my work here is stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
Find the sarcophagus, call the prince. Good night.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
LaCroix's expecting me.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
We'll talk later, Chuck. Excuse me. Chatty fellow.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
Oh, heavy is the head that wears the crown, blah, 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 blah. Oh, what is this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen the pikes.
Dude, nobody said...
I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Oh, he's not gonna like this next part. But also, nobody said that Nines killed the Grout. Just said Nines was there. About the sarcophagus. It appears to have been stolen.
Stolen?
Stolen.
How? Who would... Oh, Gary.
So about your box.
Treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Mind telling me just who the hell Gary is? No. Just
the Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding
fucking
out where the
Gary.
sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
I
want him found. I want him found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city if it were to fall into the wrong hands.
What's the sarcophagus worth to you? I might be able to find it.
You will find the sarcophagus, because I already entrusted its retrieval to you before. And you failed to bring it back, did you not?
You told me to go to the museum and get it. It wasn't at the museum. That's on you, bud.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences.
Fucking Gary, man.
Escort him out.
Okay, the prince wants the sarcophagus now. First step, find Gary. Prince has suggested speaking with Isaac Abrams, the Baron of Hollywood, as it can usually be found in his jewelry store. Santa Monica, on the boulevard, we still don't know where the Lucky Star Motel is. I'm wonder where it went.
Hop in.
Gotta head to sleep now. Hollywood is dope. For the Hollywood section of the game. Alright, we'll catch you later, Brian.
Lovely evening.
Down here and get a snack.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am.
What is a man?
Oh, what was it? I didn't see. And for the triptyque.
Streets walk lead to the spinal columns of the great beast's hall. All you walk willingly to the eternal feast of the guilty.
Hey, Slick. Great to see you again. Sure, pal. What place? Sure, pal. What place?
Well, he's not help.
Corruption of the soul is pandemic. There is no hiding the true face of the just.
We'll just go to Hollywood. I feel like if there was a Lucky Star Hotel here, we would have come across it in either Santa Monica or downtown.
Ain't seen you here before. And if I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
You might be.
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
What if maybe I don't want to see... Wait, we do want to see Isaac. we're going anyway. It doesn't matter. But maybe not right now. Right. Metalhead Industries, the Asp Hole.
Good evening to you all.
Toys, DVDs, magazines, and fetish gear. Fast Buck checks cash. Vesuvius. Hard Luck Pawn Shop. Seem to have a door? The Red Spot. Just a convenience store?
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to you? Go ahead and put the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me sometime? 323 KL5.
Ha! We're just leaving the cooler open. Cause we're
They should, like,
evil!
combine pizza and nachos together and call them piznachos? Man, I could go for some piznachos right now.
You have nightmares about them. Help me out.
I could go for some piznachos. Like some tortilla
They should, like,
chips?
combine pizza and nachos together and call
throw,
them
like,
piznachos? Man, I could go for
You know,
some piznachos
cheese
right
and
now.
pepperoni on them. Some beans? Beans and pepperoni?
What's up? Oh. Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monster Chug. 72 ounces
You
of
know,
your
they
favorite
voluntarily
beverage for
eat
89
insects
cents.
in some
Blah, blah.
countries.
You need help or something?
So, you never sleep at night. I assume
You hear anything about the new serial killer? Or knew about the serial killer?
exactly do you do?
This isn't gonna turn out to be
Oh,
ironic,
food.
is it?
Like a
You're not like
creamy
a
center
serial killer, are
and a
you?
colorful candy shell. And the
No.
commercial should have like
What's
Kung
going on
Fu
around here?
or
Always.
giraffe.
You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. $5,
Okay,
2-drink
and
min.
what
We're
do
gonna
you do,
ruin the
Roger?
place.
Interesting.
Have you written
Yeah,
any
the
movies I may have
Vesuvius
seen?
rocks. They don't let me in anymore, but damn, the
I
girls in
see.
there, dude.
So, have you
It's
done
like
any other
midget
kinds of
smuggling
writing?
ring in there.
A midget smuggling ring? What?
So, if you haven't really written anything...
Is that an innuendo or is that...
Because I once fixed my toilet doesn't make me... Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer
Hey, you
or
know,
actor or
you should
something?
really
Like,
ask me
all
about the special, you know?
world is one
Okay.
video
What's
game.
the special?
We are all
I'm glad
characters
you
in
asked
it.
that, bro. Seeing as how you look
that's
trustworthy
like
or something,
deep, man.
I got this special where you buy some really
Where did I
expensive
park
burrito
my
tots or
car
grape
again?
juice.
Oh,
You get
wait,
a free
I don't
weapon in your
even
choice,
have a
bro.
car, dude.
You interested?
Mine too. Are you
Oh, that kind of special. You're selling weapons out of a convenience store?
Yo, keep it down. Shh. It's just my side gig, you know? New amps and lap dances don't pay for themselves, dude.
All food should have like a
All right,
creamy
show me what
center
you got.
And a colorful candy shell, and their commercial
Old
should have
Anaconda.
like Kung Fu or giraffe.
And Utica M37. Heavy clothing. Oh, wait, this is what I already have. This is my stuff. I have the... Okay. Oh, here we go. Light leather. I can't afford it. This is a set of light leather clothing. Light leather clothing has armor rating of 2, but hinders movement slightly, resulting in a -1 to
They should,
dexterity.
like, combine pizza and nachos together
that I like
and
that.
call them piznachos. Man, I could go for
Hammer,
some nachos
Uzi.
right now.
Well, line 2, what do you think? You're gonna option it or not?
Writer dude? Roger. Roger, would you like my professional opinion? Yeah. Where are you from? Wisconsin. Okay. I want you to get all your stuff together.
Do not drop trash here.
I wonder how they
There is no trash in here. Nor are there paper towels. What exactly are you supposed to do after you wash your hands?
Sorry, Roger. The only one that gets to give out their number on this show is me. And if anyone was thinking of asking what I'm wearing, that number again is 323 KL5 KTRK.
I could have swore I told you to see the Baron. Yeah, that was a laugh. Except my sense of humor is a little askew, you know? Conflict just cracks me the hell up.
Alright, let's go, Chuckles.
Ha! Waste of effort.
Hi. Round 0. Internet Cafe and Gaming Center. Oh wait, when I said let's go, he thought like he was actually going to take me to Isaac. I was expecting him to throw a punch, but no, he was like, okay, come with me. Barashi. Tomi, hello. Hi, I'm Ayako. Let's English practice. Your homestay. How is it? America must be so coolest. You are in Hollywood. Are you in a movie? Of Ayako. President Kenta and I ate okonomiyaki at Yokohama. That extremeness was tasty. What is eaten in America? Does they eat the Japanese food? I must investigate. Bye-bye. Are Americans have long legs? Are you date American boy? Is the image sent? It is happy. This weekend I go to the hot spring where my family has been attached. I'm excited very. When we are the child, it is Yuki, which is the friend to us, remembered. She is also inquire about thing in America. Is the pleasant time past? Send many images due to me. Ick. That feels maybe just a touch racist. AWP 4. Just left it on pause and left? $5 per hour. You must sign in. No porn. Virus alert. Read me. Lab has detected a blah 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 blah. Access denied. Your account balance is 56 cents. To recharge your account, please speak to a Ground Zero employee.
Start now. No.
What is this? Hollywood Celebrity Database? Alfred Alonso, Safi Amor, Belingo, Captain Bananas. Known as the Oliver of chimp actors, Captain Bananas began his career as Trent Taylor's sidekick in C.I. Ape film series. Now stars in the popular TV drama Ape Detective. Part owner in Hollywood hotspot Fling. Huh. Belingo, rap superstar and entrepreneur, best known for his platinum albums I-69, Belingo, and Weed Metaphor. He owns several sweatshops in the area that turn out urban wear for his clothing line All Up On Ya. Safi Amor, a former dancer at the local Vesuvius Club, Safi is one of the few active adult film stars who also occasionally appears in mainstream media, known to drop in from time to time at the club where she made her name. Fredo Alonso, hunky action star of syndicated TV detective show Beef Bartlett, who now serves up sandwiches named after his character at Jeremy's Famous Deli in nearby Beverly Hills. Gorgeous Gary Golden was the star of such 30s classics as Tap Hotel and Singing Honeymooners. He later became a popular dramatic character actor in films such as Skies of Nevada. Shortly after his last film in 1960, Golden disappeared and was legally declared dead in 1965. I'll bet he's a vampire.
Not my...
Amalia, model famous for her racy covers and high lifestyle. Amalia claimed residence in Hollywood for several years. Tragically, her career was cut short in its prime. Her car was found wrecked at the base of the Hollywood Hills, her remains burned beyond recognition. Johnny Jerkass, host of popular prank show Psych, films most of his show on the streets of Hollywood. His pranks filmed on this very street where the wife hit by bus, the stripper is really a dude, and that's not really beer. Sounds awful. Superstar of the late 50s to late 60s, known for her class and natural beauty. In 1968, Cross was brutally murdered in her house in the Hollywood Hills. She's buried in the Hollywood Eternal Cemetery. The Lungfish, infamous for his onstage debauchery during his concerts, owns and operates the crematorium here in Hollywood. Nivbed. If you want to spot this artist, try West Hollywood, but approach with caution. He's easily provoked to dangerous levels of sass. Jan Oppenheimer, producer of such films as Guy Fawkes Day, Explosion Every 60 Seconds, and Boston Harbor, gets his hair done at the local salon Jump Cuts and has been spotted buying music at local record store Sappy Ballads. Ash Rivers. After his breakout performance in the film Negative Zero, Rivers garnered huge critical and commercial success in 3 more films before a shocking early retirement. Rivers spends most of his time these days managing his club, the Asshole, found right here in the heart of Hollywood.
Hey, buddy, go your own way.
Frankie Sammy, wisecracking star of the 70s TV show What's the Word, Sammy was found bludgeoned to death at the local Lucky Star 2 years after his popular show was canceled. The Lucky Star is here.
Just Back off. Sorry.
Tawny Sessions, Ubermodel Tawny Sessions, has an apartment right here in Hollywood and can often be found window shopping in Beverly Hills. Ginger Swan, a name synonymous with beauty and glamour to this day, was a great celebrity of the late 40s and early 50s. Her credits included such movies as Gilded Hummingbird and When No Means Yes. After her passing in 1964, she was interred in the Hollywood Eternal Cemetery Mausoleum. Margaret Tagg, the most in-demand voice director in town. Margaret is known for coaxing brilliant performances and sometimes tears out of her actors. She is currently working in Hollywood on several A-list titles, including The Animated Adventures of Foulmouth and the Friggin' Chicken, and Frankenstein, Breadlust. Is that a movie where Frankenstein's monster opens a bakery?
I don't think so.
Or Frankenstein himself?
I don't think so, buddy. Good evening to you all.
I could see how that would be.
Not today.
Okay, so the Lucky Star Hotel is here somewhere.
Sorry.
End of the alley. Isaac's inside.
Just a regular hotel. Fancy place.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams.
Oh shit, we actually went here.
Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
I'm looking for the Nosferatu.
So, you've come to barter information with the sewer rats. LaCroix must really be desperate if he stooped to consorting with their kind, and asking for my help of all peoples.
Any idea where I can find him?
Perhaps. However, before we discuss how I might help you, there is the matter of tribute.
I don't like where this conversation is headed.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
I see. And what do you want?
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
I was just there. You're worried it's a setup, so you're sending me instead.
Speaking of paranoia, no. Simple pickups, all that's involved. Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
I'll do it, but I have some questions first.
There'll be plenty of time for questions later. I'll explain everything when you get back.
There'd better be. Package delivery. Never actually we have.
Excellent.
Well,
in the meantime, Consider yourself a welcome guest.
Kinda done package
Welcome
delivery.
to Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
It's not necessary. I'm fine. I have no idea who this is.
Is it drugs? Something like that? Look, let me make a call. We'll get you some help. Nobody's judging you. They'll be happy to know you're alive.
Who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
I think you've made a mistake. I just moved here. I don't know you.
Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you?
Samantha, please, you can't tell anyone you saw me.
It is you. I don't think you know what you're saying. We're gonna help you. You'll see, everybody just wants to see you safe and back to your old self. Wait here, I'm gonna make a call. It's gonna be okay.
But...
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Should I bite her?
It's gonna be okay.
Should we
It's
just...
gonna be okay.
We just feed on her in the middle of the street?
It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
That's not what I wanted to do.
What is a slime?
I just wanted to raise the volume up on the game audio and listen to her. But then when I went back to the game window, he punched.
End of the alley. Isaac's inside.
Punch you. Door's unusable while cops are in pursuit. Alright, I wonder what this dude has to say now that we've killed this guy. Oh, they're still in pursuit? You clipped it. Cannot talk during combat? How are... Just the part where I knocked the shit out of her. There we go. Police giving up. Okay, let's see what he has
Good
to say
evening,
now.
Neonate. Isaac. So, you've come to barter in from... Perhaps. Call me old-fashioned. What I want won't...
I guess he
meet me in
doesn't
person,
mind.
Won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Said... Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. There'll be plenty of... X.
All right. Well, I mean, like, there's no way he. I guess he would know. Okay, so what if we go around? What if we just don't? Oh wait. No way. Wait, was this here before? Oh. Oh wait, this isn't. I thought there was an alley that we took. No, 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 no!
Is it drug? It's me, Samantha. Come on, this is... It is you. It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
Just gotta believe.
It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
Shoot you. Just have that on loop forever. You know, that'd be like your ASMR. Just have this on a loop.
It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
Should be a slot redeem.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Make this a slot redeem.
It's gonna be okay.
Let's see, I
It's
mean,
gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's
probably manage
gonna be
that.
okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Need to get. Let's see. Can I get her head against a solid background? I mean, I can probably crop that out if I get a good screenshot.
It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
There we go.
It's gonna be
okay.
It's
That'll
gonna be
work.
okay. It's gonna be okay.
All right, hang on a second. All right, Ninja, can you make another clip? No, 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 come back.
It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
I assume you have it by now.
It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
I need a yes or a no, Mr. Ninja.
It's gonna be okay. 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 It's gonna be okay.
I'll just check myself. Who's that one? Ninja, you haven't made a clip. Oh, shit. Oh. She's gonna be okay. Oh, shit. God damn it. Oh, now you say something. Where have you been? Oh, trying to get the clip? Like... Okay, there we go. We got part 2. Trying to cut it. Oh, and I just needed, like, you could have just done the full 30 seconds. I just needed a clip, because otherwise I have to download the entire VOD of the stream. So you could have just gotten, you know, any amount of that. Okay, we're good then. So yeah, I should be able to, I can make an icon out of that capture.
Good evening, Neon. So,
okay.
Perhaps. Go. What I won't meet me in Go to the ground zero. There'll be plenty. Excellent.
Consider a guest. Yeah, I accidentally fed on her a little bit. And that was fine, except for I also accidentally punched her in the face. Wait, can we get around her? avoid her? Go in the sewers to avoid her?
Oh my gosh, is that you? Is it drugs? It's me. Come on. It is you. I don't think you know.
She follows us to the sewers. Oh hey, there it is, the lucky star. Masquerade violation? What masquerade violation? I ain't masqueraded no violations.
Sorry, no vacancies.
Oh, maybe when I punched that dude out.
Night eating. Feel free, man. This is a treasure trove of human banality. Working here, you meet lots of types, man. You get stories.
No, I think it's from me
It's kind of place where writers go to
beating
study
that
human
other
behavior, man.
vampire to
It's
death.
invaluable. Writer's such a tarnished term, you know what I mean? It's like every other guy says he's a writer, right? Like, you write a letter, you're a writer, you know? It's like, what I do, that's screenwriting. Like, I encapsulate the essence of excellent film in my scripts, all right? Like, I'm like a blacksmith with pens, all right? I'm a welder of montage.
What do you write?
Does a writer write, or does he just, like, ink the flotsam and jetsam floating in his subconscious into a 120-page piece of film genius? But, you know, most of my subconscious is filled with old horror films, so that's what I write mostly, I guess.
I hate horror. There's never enough Muppets.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. There hasn't been many good horror films in a long time, and I'm going to turn that all around. Like, when I bust the stuff I'm working on, it's going to be like a revolution in the horror genre, okay?
What are you writing now?
Me? I'm like looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks, okay, popular characters, but me, I'm going to be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it going to be scary, but it's going to be believable.
Vampires? What do you know about vampires?
Well, in my story, it's not like about garlic and bats, okay? It's about vampire societies and stuff. You know, like, what would vampires be really all about? I mean, how do they blend into society without being discovered?
Sounds to me like you know too much. Sorry, you must die. He knows too much. We should kill him. And nobody will ever believe him.
Ready to fall asleep next to you? Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me
Oh my god! My work is done.
What happened? Found a business card from Brothers Salvage in Santa Monica at the latest murder scene. Alright. Does look peaceful. His eyes look weird. Right, we could blood boost and lockpick this. Oh, or not? Huh. God, I would have thought an extra 5 in Dex would have gotten that open. Oh shit! Oh. I didn't think he had that little blood left.
Get back here, Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
Oh my gosh, is that you?
Okay. Who are you?
It's me. Come on. It is you. I don't think you know what you're saying. We're gonna help you. You'll see.
He wasn't even running, yeah.
Hey, need
Oh my god! My work is done.
Okay, well, we found Muddy Mike. Still have lost our humanity somehow.
Sorry. No.
Did you know there's a dead body in one of your rooms?
Already? Man, that's really
Already?
Oh well, I'll call the cops, but who knows when they'll show up to protect and serve, right? Feel free, man. This is a.
What do you write?
Does a writer write?
I hate horror.
Right.
What are you writing?
I'm like
vampires. Sounds to me like you know too much. Yum 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 yum.
Come on.
Okay. Just a nibble. Yep. All right, we are well fed. I guess we got to go back to the internet cafe. Too maxed down. Dude, my Prussians totally rushed your Franks last night in Eurocraft. Playing tonight? Also, that girl that sits next to me in science talked to me today. She totally wants me to do her. That's probably not how that went down. No, dude, your mom. Your mom. Psych, your mom. What are you doing to me, Tupacula? I said cover me, not die like a little bitch. One more foobar and you're out of the clan. I just straight snatched the new Troika game. You hacks are the code. You can unlock Clan Chocula. You're leaving this computer and never coming back. Did that one. Ah, here we go, Yosef. Meet me in the alley behind the fast buck. All right.
Sorry.
All right, where's the fast buck? Hard luck pawn shop. Ah.
Yeah? What do you want?
You the guy with the tape? Isaac sent me.
Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell is Isaac? I don't know anyone named Isaac. Get lost, pal.
Are you sure you don't know him? He won't be happy if I go back empty-handed.
All right. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
What is this, the Star Wars Christmas special?
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. With this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
It is the Star Wars Christmas special.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
See what?
What the... Oh, Christ!
Huh. Oh, I think he's still alive. Yeah, we should probably go in after. Can I get off the ladder, please? Thank you. Oh, a severed arm. I already have this weapon. I thought I dropped the severed arm a long time ago. maybe another hour. I suppose I could probably call it here. Make some nachos. Thinking a lot about nachos. Not gonna lie. Got something to do about 11 gonna head out? Alright. Yeah, well, I think that's a good place to call it then. We'll come back to this next week. So, yeah, well, thanks for coming in, hanging out. Well, let's see, what we got? Tomorrow, Midnight Suns. Might start a little later than usual. I got a few things going on tomorrow that I don't know what time I'll be back for. But other than that, yeah. We will continue on this and do the rest of the things. But in the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your night, Mr. Ninja. Thanks for all your help. And we will catch you later. Hey, that was fun now, wasn't it? Did you like the part where that thing happened and I was all, well, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching the stream today. Whether you were in on the chat or just lurking, I hope you had a good time. I play a variety of games, so come back another time to see what I'm working on next. You can also join my Discord to get announcements on what I've got coming up or just hang out and chat. In any case, that's it for me for now. Thanks again for watching. I hope you come back another time, and until then, have a great day.